Hi. I haven't recorded in a while because I am kind of going through a feeling better, and in my mind, like I'm done with treatment. I don't want to think about cancer anymore, and kind of doing the blog was my journey through cancer, and so part of me has just been like, pretending I don't have cancer right now, even though I have a totally bald head, which is just clearly going to take me quite some time to grow my hair back. And I'm done with the stem cell transplant, but I have an appointment on September 15th to meet with my doctor, and I am sure they will tell me that I have to do maintenance medication, which then makes me feel like I have cancer again. So between now and the 15th, well, actually the 8th, on the 8th, I have to have another bone marrow biopsy, all my labs, and a PET scan, because they call it restaging after my stem cell transplant. So the doctors determine, based on all those results, how much cancer is left and what I have to do next. So until then, I just want to like live and not think about cancer. Yesterday I ran a couple errands, very small errands, like drive-through prescription. Went to the bank that was very separated with a mask and everything, but it was like the first time I've done errands, and it felt just good. I felt good. And so that's kind of been where I'm at. Some days I'll just like do a bunch around the house and feel super motivated, and then the next day I am super tired because I did try to do too much. So it's a little bit of a balance right now. One thing I did do, the fairy garden, which I haven't showed for a long time, some of it has got a little out of control. Some plants couldn't handle the heat, so I had to replant them. And I'm not supposed to really garden because of bacteria in the soil, and the stem cell. I remember last time I couldn't garden for a year or two, and this year I'm like, I'm just gonna wear gloves and a mask. And so I replanted some things, so I'm gonna show you that. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you that and then post it so you can know how I'm doing. And I'm still always amazed that people still want to hear me talk. So, okay, fairy garden time. So, things look a little bit more like a jungle. So these have all completely grown. Like on the succulent side, everything's done really well because it can tolerate the heat. So I still have my beach scene, and Maggie's, the jungle, has grown out of control like a jungle. So hers is doing really well. She's added like a little, what is that? Words, cancer brain, waterfall, hi. And that little house, so hers is doing really well. Catherine's, oh, there's a snail. That's what the holes are. I don't know how they get in here. Hers is doing good, so the ground cover is taken over. There used to be a little stream with a fish in it that we now can't find. Her fern is doing great. That one's not doing great, but we replanted that. Got some basil out here. And then this one we had to totally replant. They were dying, so we replanted these beauties and some snapdragons, and just decided to do some little lettuce. So why not? As the time goes on and gets colder, maybe plant some stuff out here we can eat. This one is doing okay. There's still flowers, but there's some dead stuff. So overall, I'd say the fairy garden is still doing really well, and it still brings me a lot of joy, and I love it. Anyway, there's the update on our fairy garden. And oh, hi, Christoph. No, you cannot complain here. And I also put up a hummingbird feeder, and we've got our bird feeder there. It's just lovely. And I don't remember if you guys remember in the very beginning when we started our garden, everything was cleared out. And this year we have, oh, look at all the birds. This year we have corn. Like, we're gonna pick it, I think, tomorrow and eat. Yeah. So we've got our corn, carrots and beets. Oh, there's aspen. And all our tomatoes, like, we're just barely starting to get red tomatoes. And our cute little eggplants. And I'm so excited for our tomatoes. Massive tomatoes. We have so many cucumbers. So this is our cucumber. Our squash and zucchini are out of control. Out of control. Anyway, that's the update from the garden. And another kitty. All the kitties came out here to be with me. So feeling pretty good.